Nobody's perfect. We all fall short. There's never going to be a time where everything is just perfect. Even if it feels perfect, it may feel like the perfect moment, whatever. Those are just the highs of life. But there also is going to be those low moments where you have to regain your focus, find out your why, like why you want to be successful, why you want to chase that career, why you want to get in that relationship. You know what I mean? Because it may feel good in that high moment, but there's ups and downs in life, and you have to, if you chase the things while you're in your high moments, like your goals, while when you got the motivation and energy and you're all for it, but are you going to chase it when you're down low and you're like, it's not going my way, things aren't going my way, I'm not making the right decisions? Are you still going to chase your goals? That's what determines the person who's going to be successful versus the person who's not. Because it's easy to get distracted by television. It's easy to get distracted by going out clubbing, hanging out with people, partying. Those are easy things to do, distractions. But there's going to be moments where you're like, I'm doing it good. I'm doing a good job. I'm doing a good job. And then you're going to make a decision where it's like, I hope God forgives me, I made the wrong choice. And you have to know that nobody's perfect. People aren't perfect. We're all going to have those moments where we question all that we know. I don't try to question God because I just don't. That's just a personal thing. But if you do, that's on you. But there are moments where I'm like, am I making the right decisions? Am I making the right decisions? And then you have to look for the synchronicities in the divine messages, downloads that come to you. There's going to be signs, everywhere you look, whether it's within inside you or in the physical world, there's going to be signs that are guiding you, but it's your job to notice them and pay attention. So if somebody comes to you with an idea and it's like, okay, this sounds like a good opportunity, but it makes you take time away from what you should be doing in life, the things that you should be doing, the career goal that you should be chasing, that opportunity might not be so good. You know what I mean? So, you know, sometimes we have to walk away from certain people and certain things so we could accomplish what we need to accomplish. Like, I was just reading a book about Al Pacino. It's actually his memoir. It's called Sonny Boy. And I'm not trying to make this about me, but the point is, I had 2 chapters left, and I said I could finish the last one tomorrow. But I pushed through. And my point is, in life, you're gonna have to push through those. We might have a certain limit that we set in our mind, like, okay, I'm only going to do this much. I'm only going to do so much. Sometimes we're going to have to push past those limits that we set. That's a sign. Like, just, if you don't do it now, tomorrow may never come. So get it done. Get it done now while you have the strength. If you've been resting for a while or taking a break on your goals, your career, your dreams, whatever it may be, your hobbies, your passions, because life isn't all about money. We need money to survive in this 3D world, in this, we have to buy groceries, we have to have a place to live. Like, yeah, but other than that, life is about when you're at the end of the line, end of the road. How are you going to look back at your life? Because, like, in the book I was reading, he was looking back at his life, and it all comes back to those things that make us feel alive in the moment. And we never realize how good a moment is until it's no longer, you know, until we're no longer in that moment. Like right now, you could be feeling horrible, you could be feeling bad, like things aren't going well. They could always be worse. Right now is all we have, is this very moment and what we do with it. And what we do with the moments right now are going to shape our future. So I suggest, it's a Friday today. I suggest you really decide what you want to do in life. If you have goals and a business idea, chase that dream. Chase that dream. This is your confirmation to chase that dream. If you are starting at the bottom, you don't have much to lose. So write people, message people, offer your services. If you're good at mowing lawns, then tell people you'll do it for half the price of whoever they already have doing their lawns. Whatever it is, whatever the situation is for you, if somebody you know needs the trash taken out once a week, I don't know what it is, but offer your services. There's probably many things you're good at that you're not aware of, like you don't believe in yourself enough to understand how good you are at something. Don't let yourself, because I do this sometimes too, don't let yourself be your own worst enemy. You have to know what you're good at and stick to it through those high moments and those low moments and keep pushing through it. It's easy when you're feeling good to do something you love doing, but when it's not going so well, it's like, am I making the right choices? If you have that vision, keep chasing your vision. You got to keep going. That's going to determine if you become successful or not. Keep God in the mix. Keep God first, God number one. But I'm saying, keep pushing, keep pushing. Your breakthrough's going to come. But it's never going to come if you allow the fears of this world and the doubts and the disbeliefs of other people influence you to not living up to your full potential. Who are you going to blame? It's time that we stop blaming others for what happens in our lives. Yes, people do contribute, but you don't have to hang out with those people. You don't have to associate with those people. You don't have to talk to those people. You could delete those people from your social media. So the choice is on you, what you want out of life. Everyone's probably making their New Year's resolutions. So I feel like every day is a new day to start and go in a different direction. And as you are chasing your dreams, this is from personal experience. When you're chasing your dreams, sometimes you're going to have to stop a project and go on to the next. It just happens like that. But you're going to find things along the journey of chasing your dreams. It's going to change. You may go from doing music to wanting to write a book. You may want to get into cooking food. It's all right to do multiple things. You know what I'm saying? I don't do YouTube as a career. I'm just on here spreading my message and hopefully motivating some people and encouraging them. And this is just my personal documentation so I could personally look back when I need to. Maybe not now, maybe in the future, whenever it may happen, that I need to look back at these moments and encourage myself, So I'm encouraging you to chase your dreams. And New Year's is not too far away, but once we get past February and once we get to February and all those New Year's resolutions start diminishing, like fading away from your memory and mind, and I don't want to work out no more, it's too hard, I'll do it later. That do it later mentality. Do it now. Do it now. Even if you're scared, even if you're shaking, do it now. You're never going to be this young again. You don't want to look back when you're 80 years old, 90 years old, however old you grow to be, and say, I wish I would have done it when I had the energy, when I had the strength, when I had the time. If you have time now, if you've made it this far in this video, you have time now. And what I was saying about the New Year's resolutions, you can start a new goal any day of the year, any time of the day. Now, I'm not telling you to be up and down with chasing all these different things and having all these different ideas. Calm yourself. Write on a piece of paper. Like, I have a goal that I set for social media, at least, like my different social medias that I wrote down a couple months ago in this book that I have. And I've been checking off those goals. Now, have they made a ton of progress? Could I have made more? Who knows? But I still stuck to those goals, and throughout doing that, I've came across other ways to express myself, other ways to get better at creating that content. So it's 11:11. So that's time for us to get out of here. But yeah, keep chasing your goals, and remember that the highs are going to come, and there's always going to be the lows, and then there's going to be that in the middle. And that in the middle is a sweet spot. But there's never going to be that perfect balance, like 24/7, all throughout the week, all throughout the month, all throughout the year. So even when it's hard, you got to keep pushing. When it's hard, you got to go harder. Because the only way to become accustomed to something new, to a new environment, to a new situation, to a new partner, to a new way of living, to a new career, to a new life, way of surviving, providing for your family or whatever, is to push yourself to that point. You know what I mean? So whatever it is you're chasing, keep going. Do not let people distract you. And I think that's what I'm going to title this video. People will distract you on your journey. Keep going. Y'all stay amazing. I'm out of here.